Om kids. Navratri is going on right now. Puja Bapuji says that Navratri is the time to undertake auspicious resolutions which can be fulfilled by doing mantra jap. Performing mantra anushtan, ritual of mantras, is important, especially for students. If any student wants to make his or her life glorious, bright, divine, and successful in every field, then he or she must perform the anushtan of the Saraswati mantra received from Sadgurudev. The ritual of anushtan for Saraswati mantra is for 7 days, during which it is said to do 170 rounds of mala every day. Worship Saraswati Mata by offering white flowers and chanting and praying to her for pure intellect. Chanting with a rosary of crystal beads is more beneficial. It is written in Srimad Bhagwat that the benefits that were obtained by meditating on Bhagwan Vishnu in Satyayug, by performing yajnas in Tretayug, and by worshipping Bhagwan in Dwaparyug, all of them can be obtained in Kaliyug by merely chanting and singing the name of Bhagwan. Hopefully, all of you are taking advantage of the mantra jap anushtan. Let us begin today's Bal Sanskar Kendra by remembering Pujya Gurudev.
Now all children will hum Omkar. Hari Now, children, we will do Tratak. Tratak increases our concentration and memory power. Hari Om, children. Now it's time to continue our story. The end of Mahishasur. In the last session, we learned how Ma Jagadamba emerged from the brilliance of all the devtas and how all the devtas gave her weapons. All the devtas hailed the lion-ridden Devi Bhavani, humbly asking her for protection. "Protect us, Mother, protect us all." In response, Devi Bhavani roared so loudly that the entire universe shook. The ocean trembled and the earth quaked, and even the Mahishasur-owned heaven began to shake. In anger, Mahishasur stood up and called, "What's going on?" All commanders and demons were ready for war. Then he ran in the direction of the voice along with the army of demons. His massive army, comprising of numerous commanders, each leading millions of chariots, elephants, and billions of demons, without any second thought, straightly advanced to attack Devi. They threw the sword, noose, and axe to kill Devi. Devi Bhagwati showered them with so many arrows all at once, which cut the weapons of the demons. From each breath out of the fighting mighty Ambika Devi on the battlefield, hundreds and thousands of ganas or warriors appeared, and those ganas, while celebrating, played the conch and kettle drums, began to destroy the demons of Mahishasur. Devi killed hundreds of big demons with a shower of her trident, mace, and with her power. She rang the bell so loudly that it made the demons faint. Many demons were tied in a noose, dragged and tossed on the ground. Many were cut into pieces from top down by her sharp sword. Pestle hit. The ground was filled with corpses of chariots, elephants, horses, demons, and the ground was flooded with blood. That roaring lion of Devi was also shaking its neck, sucking the life out of the rest of the injured demons. Jagadamba destroyed the huge army of demons in no time, just like firing ashes out of a huge pile of grass in a moment. After this, the mighty commander of Mahishasur came forward to fight with Ma Jagadamba. "You have certainly destroyed our huge army, but you will not be strong enough to defeat us." Ma Bhavani said, "O fool, one who takes recourse to evil is certainly destined to end. You will not only be defeated, but you will be destroyed in this war." Some tried to kill Devi with bow and arrow, some with power, and some with chariot, and some with mace. But Devi killed everyone while fighting. Seeing his army getting destroyed, Mahishasur transformed into a huge mountain-like buffalo. He exhaled his breath, and it was so poisonous that the ganas of Devi began to faint. Mahishasur came in front of Devi and started digging the earth with the hooves in anger. He lifted and threw tall mountains with his horns. Seeing his strength, the devtas got scared. Ma Bhavani, in her mind, said, "Finally, this demon is leading the unrighteous army, has come in the form of a buffalo. All devtas and ganas are getting scared of him. Now is his turn to be destroyed." As the buffalo attacked Chandika, Chandika tied him by throwing a noose over him. Then he transformed from one form to another, sometimes a lion, sometimes a fierce demon, and sometimes a huge elephant. When the form of the elephant, he grabbed Chandika's lion, with this trunk and roared. Roar! Devi cut his trunk with a sword, and he began to scream, "Ah!" and shortly resumed the form of a buffalo. Ma Bhavani roaringly said, "Mahishasur, you are a masquerade. You may take many forms, but you are a demon. You're unrighteous. Now count your last breaths as I, Chandika, have incarnated to destroy you." Meanwhile, Devi Chandika jumped on him and, pressing him under her foot, stuck a prong in his throat. Agitated, he began to transform back into a demon. Mahishasur said, save me, forgive me." Ma Bhavani thunderingly said, "O Mahishasur, it is the law of nature. One who takes recourse to evil is certainly destined to end. This is for the protection and the establishment of righteousness." Just as Mahishasur was transforming in that half phase of buffalo and half demon, Devi cut off the demon's head. Conch shells blew and bells rang. All the devtas were overjoyed and praised Ma Jagadamba Devi. Devi then happily addressed the devtas. "Devtas, ask for a desired boon from me." The devas said, "O mother, you have done us a great favor by ending Mahishasur. We ask for a boon that you protect whomever remembers and praises you. A devta or a human, please protect them from all troubles. Also, remain pleased with us to increase our prosperity, wealth, women, and property as desired." When the devtas pleased Bhadrakali Devi for their own and the world's welfare, then Devi said Tathastu, which means it will be so, and disappeared. Thus the chapter named Mahishasur Vadh in Devi Mahatma of Markandeya Puran is complete. We will know in the next session which demon Devi killed after Mahishasur. Now all the children loudly say, Ma Durga Bhavani Ki Jai.
Quiz Competition. Now's the turn of the knowledge and science competition. You will be asked a question and you will have 4 options to answer from. You need to give the correct answer in 10 seconds. The question is, who is the sage of Sri Chandika Kavach Stotra? The options are A. Brahmaji, B. Vishnuji, C. Shivji, D. Markandeji. The correct answer to the question will be revealed at the end of the session.
Festival Special. Children, what should one do on the Shera? On the evening of the Shera, when it is time for sunset and the time for stars to rise in the sky, it is called the time of victory for all. At that time, do not go wandering around or look for the Shera ground. What will you achieve by seeing Ravana burning? Take a bath at home in the evening, wear clean clothes and light a lamp. If it's Vijayadashmi, then chant 1-2 malas of Ramji's mantra, Ram Ramaya Namaha. Then bow down to Gurudev in your mind and recite the victory mantra to conquer all your enemies within. Om Aprajataya Namaha. Chant 1-2 malas of it. During this period, chanting a mala of this mantra while praising Sri Hanumanji will make even the most difficult tasks possible for you.
पवन तनय बल पवन समाना बुद्धि विवेक विज्ञान निधाना कवन सो काज कठिन जग माही जो नहीं होत तात तुम पाही.
Then do a mala of your Guru mantra. And then you will see that until the next Shera, you will get very good results.
Questionnaire. Get ready for the questionnaire. In which form did Goddess Jagadamba kill Mahisasur? Why should we worship Shakti? Who should be worshipped for victory during the 9 days of Navratri? What message does the day of Dashera convey? What are the do's and don'ts on Dashera day? What are the enemies within? Which mantra should be chanted to gain victory over enemies? What lesson do we learn from today's story? Narayan, 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 Narayan. With this, today's Sanskar Kendra concludes. We will meet again next week with a new knowledge-enhancing topic. Until then, Hariom! The correct answer to the knowledge science competition question is A. Brahmaji. All the troubles get destroyed by chanting of Chandika Kavach Stotra. This stotra was discovered by Bhagwan Brahmaji. Therefore, Brahmaji became the sage of this stotra.